at least harass him with that spell, but you just look at Laser. Oh, down the bottom.
No, he's got a roly-poly, but look at the stun. He's done it absolutely beautifully, Gareth, and with the trapping from the shards, a couple of right clicks, they're going to be able to get this one in a couple of punches, and this should be first blood here for Fnatic. They'll set it up there for Mushi to grab it on the anti-mage, and oh, they couldn't have asked for a better start there, Fnatic. It's 5 seconds, they might not even need it now. They're leading with a Dragon Tail stun and a Blade Through, will seal the deal, and as you were saying, a really crucial point to be dealing with this Tinker.
Well, I guess Beastmaster has always functioned under the influence of being able to bully one of like the solo supports in the safe lane, but now we've this kind of death ball kind of pushing for tier 1s and tier 2s.
And look at this again. They keep slowly coming up. This time they'll try their best to actually finish off the melee racks. Jesse just continues there, stands his ground. Will he get roared in place? And now the TP's got to come through with the fortification. Nice done to follow through. Oh, the vacuum wall though. On to for the death ward as well from Hanskin. They're found. Well, they're found. They're going to find themselves a third. There's up here from the top. That vacuum death ward combo absolutely ripping through the side of Fnatic. And now Mushi is a bit angry. He's just a little bit angry. He's going to look for Hanskin and bam! He's had enough of the death ward, and he will manage to take down the Witch Doctor. Ducked it full as well on that kind of high ground defense from Fnatic, but still, they got themselves the objective, and you know they take down 3 heroes, and they force out a buyback from top point of the game just 24 minutes in.
I wonder how they deal with the healing ward. That's the big issue for me, is sniping the healing ward, and it might be down to DJ to snowball at the back of the fight.
AFK, standing there, takes a vacuum and a wall to the face. Now he'll turn upon the rob, but he's already dead. What was he doing? Now DJ's been dragged back into it as well. It's going to be a second death on Fnatic. An incredibly messy defense there from the two of them, and then they were sitting on the sidelines and contemplating what the hell they were just doing. Mushi is going for the rat. We'll see how successful it is. Complexity will find the tier 3 and move on for more Chessie. Okay, I mean, what's happening here, Gareth? This is just... I really don't know. This is just mistake after mistake from both sides there.
I'm sure.
Was it worth the jug dying?
Well, apparently Mushi wants to give it a go down the bottom lane as well. Swindles nearly dropping. I'm at a loss for words for those two deaths. Yeah. Beastmaster and Juggernaut.
Beastmaster, they're going to get away with it. Fnatic are on their way over. They're not going to be here in time by the looks of it. Limp actually coming out. Getting illusions out to front line this one, trying to create the space for Complexity to finish. Actually kind of trapped here in the pit. Oh, it's going to be a lovely stun onto 2. Finger as well onto one of them, but now the turnaround. The vacuum wall has been dropped. DJ comes in the middle. The Mana Boy will kill off the Witch Doctor, but Limp with the BKB starting to fight. Omni Slash coming out as well. Z3 getting himself up to the high ground. It's a 1-for-1, actually making it a 2-for-1 for Fnatic. They're going to come out on the top for the time being.
Mushi back in.
Back, and Mushi, he's trying his best to carry this side. He's managed to find a second. It's a double kill for Chessie in return, and now Chessie turns around, get that Mana crit. Oh! Mushi with the blink, Chessie on the chase down. He's a little bit of a speedy man. He gets the diffusal blade charge out onto Ohio, takes down the boar. Little bit of animal abuse in there. He'll find a 3rd kill as well with the help of Limp. So a little bit of a rocky one there for Complexity. You know, there are highlights for Fnatic in that fight, but at the end of the day, Complexity still take it. That they might have a chance of pulling through in a game like this, where they're 10-26 down. How can they hold this push on? We'll see Fnatic. And they've got mid 1 on the Tinker, spamming out the rockets. Leading ward is there, along with the Buddha Restoration. But it may just be enough. Mushi, you know, we'll see what his next bit of a play is, as he has come back from the top, but now jumping in. There'll be a snowball forward onto Hanskin, the Roar as well. DJ Mana Boy from Mushi again, punishing the Witch Doctor, but they've already lost 2. A lot on this for Mushi to carry through, pops the BKB, looking to fight through onto the side of Complexity. Laser onto Limp, he's incredibly low, but he's still got that armlet toggling, so he should be fine. But Mushi, he's not done. Mushi's angry, he's sitting him down in Dragon Breath to try and limit the damage here of the anti-mage, and that will be enough. No, he's not had enough. Jumping in again, but there's 4 heroes here. This time he's got the lockdown. The Aegis is indeed there. We'll see if he wants to blink aggressively again, and he may just do onto Chessie. We'll see. Hanging around, eyes onto it, getting vacuum back. There's the Dragon Tail stun. If they can kill Mushi a second time, and indeed, they should be able to have a good shot at doing so. Come on, Mushi! Oh, he's going to get himself back. No! Oh, Z3 with the slide down and the swipe down. We'll find the anti-mage. A crit there to the back of Ohio's head. Almost got right through his skull. Oh, Mushi! I mean, this man, he is... I don't know what he's on, but I want some of it. This is... He's playing out his fine, but it might not be enough. He's just brought back as well. Mushi's back, boys. Get yourself out. Mushi's here. Onto Z3. Chop, chop, chop. Gets the bally rolly off. Fine, Mushi. Look at this man, these blinks are so aggressive.
In the meantime, the Tinkers like eat, sleep, rave, repeat. You're now going to take out Limp.
I mean, Fnatic, if they do this, they're certainly doing it with style. Rax here at the bottom, Complexity coming in.
No fear.
Oh, hang on. Oh, sorry, it's an E-Blade on Anti-Mage. All right, boys.
Corrected.
Let's blow them up with a shotgun. Let's do it. All right, BKB from Limp, focusing his attention onto Ohio. Omnislash as well. Oh, that beautiful snowball here. Coming now with 3-4-3, leaning in with the stun. Ohio and DJ coming back out. Forward punch with the Limp. Chessie chasing down Ohio. Will find the kill onto Beastmaster. There was going to be a buyback from Ohio. The wall's being dropped, but Mushi on the front line. Manifold. Mushi don't give a damn. He's ready to kill people. Kill the Mushi. Kill them. Mushi.
There we go.
Kill. Come on, Mushi. More. Kill some more. He's hungry for the blood. He can smell it. He's going to jump down. He's chasing the man on the little purple ball here. Swindle on the run down. Mushi. Oh, Mushi. Kill him.
Nah. They need the pipe to get through the march.
They don't need it, they just need Mushi here. And he's ready for the defense. Here we go, lead him, finger onto Limp, throwing everything down the roar as well, looking to control him. Manifold coming in with a combo, Limp pulling incredibly low. The pipe is out, but Mushi on the back line. Hanskin, he's going to live this time. Manifold won't be enough to finish him off here. Mushi blinks away on speed. The roll throughs there. Z3 look for the beat down, but he gets forced out. The balls again, the slap down there with the big old stick. But then maybe what is this? Mushi buys back straight into the fight. We held back for the time being, Mushi. Eyes on Mushi, let's see him jumping. He's playing a little bit on the edge now. Ohio's going to feel the wrath of the Juggernaut. There's 2 dead without buyback. And Complexity will get away. We're taking the bottom set of racks now. They'll move towards the mid lane.
It's going to be Megas.
We've got to get Mushi in. Where's the Mushi? Send him in, boys.
You have to jump mid one in as well.
We've got to see what the plan is, because Complexity, indeed, as you said, they are on the side of Fnatic. Oh, Mushi, he's been caught out. The Triforce map, the Death Force laid down and put the man of start. Mushi, paralyzing Carson, straight again into the bottom flash. Mushi blinks out of time, but it's GG. Mushi, the last man standing. This game has been all about him. He couldn't quite carry it through, but what a performance from the Anti-Mage, and what a game. What an absolutely entertaining game to watch. But it just wasn't enough at the end, and Complexity taking the victory here, Gareth. Or, I mean, what?
I don't know any other player that could be sitting in this game as an anti-mage and thinking, we can still win this, lads.
This was brilliant.
We can bring it back, because Complexity,
absolutely brilliant.
They had them by the short and curlies. They had that game in their hands for so long. The Aegis Snatch brought Fnatic back into things. They held on for long enough, but it was just a losing
maneuver here from Swindles. Punching on the tower, the wraparound be there, TV's coming through as well. He'll surge himself, the spike characters holding in place, followed through by Shackles. Oh, Swindles is gone. Like the Shadows are going to save the boy. Handskick coming around with a very aggressive finger. He's going to pay off his life though, as mid one picks up another one on the Wind Ranger. So, I mean, a little bit messy there for Complexity. They do commit 2, they find the Beastmaster. A cleanup that's going to keep mid one on his Wind Ranger at the top of the net worth board. The game, 23-minute Blink Necro free would have been fantastic. Now it's not going to be there for a few minutes, but Ohio still managed to lead in with the Roar. DJ's there with a follow-up stub at the vacuum. The walls drop, trying to hold back Fnatic. They'll look for the Death Wall to finish off Z3, but there's not enough damage here. Chessie, wall crying up, jumping in, straight with the Storm Hammer, the cold strength. 1, 2, give it a few, one more will do it. 3-4-3 is down. The Hornet trying to turn it, looking to focus onto Handscan, and they will chase him down with a power shot as well. They'll find it. In fact, it's a double kill, as they've already found Mirana. Ohio, he's being chased around by Swindle. Chessie Hammer will finish him off, but now Chessie, he's going to get punished. Focus fire from mid one, fighting through the armor. Shackle onto Swindles. That was a 4 ultra kill for Mushi. And I don't know. I know Spectre over the past few patches or so, she's started to be touched down in terms of nerfs, but if you let a Spectre get to this point of the game, 24 minutes in, she's 508, 1800 gold on top of Yasha, FaZe, Radiance. You're in quite a lot of trouble.
Can get over Fnatic, but just never come to them. Maybe this Moonlight Shadow will.
They're gonna hope so. They're hoping for the bees. Oh, this could be big. Oh, they did it! They wiped 4 of them. Complexity with the wombo combo.
Say good night.
That was beautiful. The Storm Hammer coming out just before the vacuum circuit connected as they are brought together. That is exactly what they needed, Gareth.
Dear Lord.
That is what they needed.
The battle with 3-4-3 running forward.
So they can find them. The Roar onto Z3, Necronian South Century as well, and with the Horn, they're ready to go. The vacuum will be down to 2. They've taken out Z3 down Mushi. Now he's going to try and move in for the cleanup. The Sven's getting incredibly low, but indeed on the back line, trying to do his best, but they take him down. Deathbot pummels in. Fnatic find themselves a second. This time, Complexity, no answers for that one, and Hanscan sits in the tree. Airline and dies to an urn. Bird one down, and then Fnatic just reassert the dominance. They say, well, you may have the wombo combo, but we can still very, very strongly take a team fight where they come in from all different directions. It's impossible for Complexity to get the lockdown on multiple heroes. Now the question is, do they try and run into this one? Arrow coming through, but they'll be jumping from a higher, looking for the Roar, won't find it now with the Horn. They're going to try and fight this one. There's a good shot onto Jesse, Deathward as well, and the Sven's gone. They've eliminated a huge damage output from the side of Complexity. Now they try and move in for more. Eyes onto Swindles, he'll pop the grease, gets the vacuum off, but there's no follow through. The Roar onto Zealot, they'll find themselves a second or third as well. Anskin does manage to get himself out with the TP. But again, these Horns, this lockdown from Fnatic, they're finding the Sven, the Jesse every time and taking him out. And without the Sven, there's just no one, but there's no combo. There's a
Master, of course, has had that blink for a while now, but there's the Aegis going to use just up on the front lines, mid one, focus fire on the tier 3. Again, Complexity. Pressure is on them to try and deal with this, and with that Arrow actually just threading the needle there past 3-4-3, they won't catch anyone.
Got to really set eyes onto Swindles here. See if he gets a lead in. Oh, see if they jump in. BKB actually pop by Limp on the sidelines here. Maybe Damage Gurley is trying to fend these boys off. And he wouldn't be able to do so, but mid one, maybe even wanting to look to come back in. He's got DJ there. There'll be the blink forward, eyeing up Limp. And it's going to be back into okay! Two-man this time. They managed to clean out the Nixon has a mid one with the BKB turning around, focusing Jesse with a focus fire, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough damage with the grease. The Warcry. He's going to be able to walk it off. Ult coming through Z3, going to run chomps down on the Witch Doctor. Mushi now.
He's got a second horn.
With the horn. He's got to be careful.
He's got refresher. He's got a second horn.
Oh, but if they can stun lock this man, it's a beautiful stun off the back of that. The bingo as well from Hanskin, absolutely huge. Mushi's gone. Starstorm as well. They're looking to clean this one up. Complexity. They'll chase down Limp to the south. Chase on the higher. They'll find mid one as well with a stapler to the face from Z3. And now, looking for a full team wipe, Aegis or not, they should be able to do it. They've got the control, they'll bring him down. And Fnatic in an absolute shambles, getting destroyed there. Refresher was popped by Spectre, but we saw the control was just more than enough, but Mushi could not get off that second horn.
I got the gem back as well, so now Moonlight Shadow gets even more added value for Complexity.
This wraparound, look at this wraparound. Here we go, here from the south. Limp going to come through, but nice horn. It's going to rumble them. Swindle still trying to cut BKB from mid one, focusing Limp down with a focus fire. And Limp getting blocked up by his own team. Will finally get himself out of there, back to safety now. Jesse trying to look to turn around with the BKB with the God's Tread, focusing on 3-4-3, 1-2, give it a third, 3-4-3's down. The Royals there to control Jesse, but the vacuum wall onto mid one and a higher. Now it's Fnatic that need to be on the retreat. Buyback from Limp. They're ready to come in, and Z-Freak fronting the fight at the moment. Jesse's out of mana, but he's still got a God's Tread button with the double hit there from the Echo Saber. Takes down a second. Now eyes onto mid one. They'll find themselves the third on the defense. Complexity do hold.
Meanwhile, though, they catch Mushi, though.
That is the big question here.
Sprinting himself away, but this
run,
Moonlight
Mushi,
Shadow.
Run. Oh, Limpy's gone the wrong way.
Oh, has he?
He has
now. He has now.
He's juking himself it.
Arrow.
Limp.
Arrow. Come on.
That's a dodge.
Hello.
Mushi.
Not going to give this up so easily. He's got no TP, as long as they keep vision of him.
Oh, he's just put one out now. Oh, no, you're not teeping out from that one, Jesse. Oh, didn't quite get the Stormhammer off Mushi. He's juked, though. Mushi, run!
10 years later, they're still chasing him through the river.
They've got a Stormhammer. Here we go. Mushi, what's your idea now?
Yeah. Nice.
Goodbye, Mushi. Back to base. Lexi will finally catch him out, but space created, certainly, to say the least, there from the spec. Pit mid one's already going to go in. He's actually going to start work on this one. Jesse now moving down. With the pings, can they manage to get the jump here? Shiva's guard coming through, sliding in. Chessie pops the BKB. There's the Stormhammer out to DJ, but dukes it out there with a Vendetta. Disjoints it, gets himself away. Sidelines are higher. Giving himself out of harm's way. In fact, they may go back in. Complexity know that they may have dove a little bit too far. There's the Roar, the Horn, the Shackle to Jesse and Swindles. The Arrow will come right back, but Jesse already falling low. Can he live through this one? No, he can't. He'll go down, gets Bloodthorn to hell and back, and Swindles. Yeah, used up. They're going to look to set up a second one, and Ohio, they'll find it at the same time. Lines did die off on the back lines of this fine. Complexity may be crumbling here now. Mushi getting himself a double at the same time, meanwhile as he pushes into the base.
Yeah, while the fight's happening down on the bottom lane, Mushi's
it's over.
At bottom right.
It's over.
1v2ing the Mirana and the Elder Titan.
It's over.
It is.
Moosh, 10-17. He certainly didn't build E-Blade this game. What a performance from Fnatic. Complexity, they did their best. There were some very satisfying wombo combos to watch, but I don't know. This certainly felt more like Fnatic versus Complexity. Game one, you know, Complexity just kind of styled over Fnatic. It was an absolute mess. It was like, what the hell is going on, guys? This game, we had a much closer matchup. Fnatic ended up taking it. We're going to be going to a game 3, and I'm just excited to see what happens. And if they try with the diamond arrows hit any time, you know, they get them with the Winter Skirts, it'll always be the follow-up, Fnatic. Trying to make a go on here around the sidelines towards the mid lane. Limp jumping in on DJ, gets the dunk off. That's the eye out the fight. There'll be a roar onto Hansken, but the back of it's Everett Complexity. Not going to be enough. The wall's being dropped here in the middle of it all. Deadfall from the high ground, 3-4-3, trying to pound into Limp, but this man does not care at all. The rest of the side of Complexity, they do a little bit more. Z-Freak dropping low, will fall for the quill sprays, and you see Hio on the top. Continue to chase down these boys. Dragon Tail will hold back the Bristleback Swindle. Fairly tanky, not tanky enough. It's a double kill for a Hio. Now eyes onto this axe. Can they take down Limp? Do they have the control? Limp just walking around. In fact, he's toying with the idea of getting a cool off here. They've got to kite him up, continue to get these quill spray stacks. The Maledict ticking down on him as well. He'll get off the cool. He's hoping for some spins. Oh, nearly! So nearly getting something off there, but it's 4 down on Complexity. Is looking to be a 5th as Mushi comes in with the Blade Fury. A Hio on a mega kill streak. And Complexity getting wiped there. As Fnatic, just Hio just on the sideline, stacking up those quill sprays with the Maledict as well, is all too much. And suddenly, I mean, you're seeing a gold swing of about 5,000 and an XP exchange of over 6k thanks to that fight.
In 5 roll. And I know I just named 4 numbers because I'm an idiot, but this was 5 heroes, very nicely spreading net worth, and Hansken's the only one down at the bottom.
They're going to try for fire. They're looking to wrap around Mushi. He's looking for an opening for that Omni Slash. He's going to go for it, but the stun, the control is there. Can they keep him locked down? Get himself out with the Omni Slash in time, but it's not going to kill anyone. And in fact, he could be the one in trouble. They get the call off. Oh, the Deathwall pummeling into him, but now the Winter's Curse. DJ has now got it. It's a 1-for-1. They have lost Z-Freak. Complex off to the sidelines. Ohio starting to run havoc around them here with the Quill Spray stacking up. They'll find the Wyvern. It's a 2-for-2. Limp looking for the TP out. He will make it. At the same time, on the back of it, Chessie is kind of cleaning. He finds the Witch Doctor, trying to get himself out, looking for the TP. And
stuns.
Yeah, he'll get himself out as well. So securing the team fight when they're turning it into a 3-for-2 exchange. And the big pick, of course, the fact that they do find that Mushi Juggernaut. Eyes onto each other, and actually mid-one jumping in right into the middle of Complexity here. Did it call out fire call? Mushi coming through as well, but they've already lost the Beastmaster. He's down on the slash onto Limp, but he just tanks it up. Does get the battle hunger off, and Limp now just give it the same time. Chessie on the backlines is already killing them off. They'll get the call onto Ohio. You see Mushi just eyeing up Chessie, but Chessie's found himself the 3rd. They'll now go back onto Ohio, getting off the Dragon Tail. They'll find themselves a 4th here. Triple kill. It's just kill after kill. This DK is just doing so much. With what seems relatively little armlet, Silver Edge, he's just got enough damage in his Dragon form to rip through some of the lineup of Fnatic. He's 8-3-11.
Top tower has fallen.
And now they got to pushing the base onto a second racks.
I think in the previous game, you look at Complexity's lineup, right, in game number 2, and every hero.
Oh, I see Ohio coming in. They're going to send the BO3, looking for the wraparound. Yeah, Chessie's trying to catch out Ohio. Can't quite get the stun off though. Coming back in, Ohio, toying with the Dragon. High ground, Complexity. Maybe see if they can get an opening coming back in. Ohio dodges the arrow. A lot of very ferocious pinging coming out from both sides. But meanwhile, you know, Mushi, he's getting the space mid. He's just pushing the lane in.
Fnatic have to address top and bot lane though.
Or Chessie.
But that's the thing, Complexity, they can draw the center as much as they want.
They managed to catch out with one. So they'll find themselves one. There's the dunk. They'll look for a second. There's the double kill for Limp. Two clean kills.
You can see the movement, like Ohio and DJ. They realize guys, we have to back up. We have to deal with bottom lane.
Forces in, gets the blink off, and with the call onto Mushi, so they can play for more. Trying to drag him back, but he will be relocated out. DJ though is going to be coming back in 8 seconds. I don't know if there'll be any mercy from the side of Complexity. They're moving in close to the return point of Io. Limp playing around with the call, and there we have it.
Good stuff.
Absolutely smashed.
Blinking forward as well, Swindles. He's hungry.
There's no reasons to stop by the looks of it. Complexity, they've managed to take down 3. All sitting very high in the health reservoirs, and they'll take down a tier 2 as well. They just need the creeps to come in, and they can start to push even more here.
Well ready.
Ohio getting kited outside of the roar onto hands, hit straight away. Limp sliding in, gets the call on, watch the mid one, the arrow to follow through as well, but the Starstorm with the dunk, mid one's gone. Roshan is down, it's DK Chessie, he'll be able to grab it for himself. Ohio already falling incredibly low, the vacuum's there. Ohio trying to get himself out here, but they'll follow him down. One more right click, double jump from here on Z-Freak, getting himself the double kill with the Starstorm. He's gone as well. And there'll be a buyback from Ohio. Of course, they're going to do their best to stay in the game here. All or nothing here at LAN for both of these teams, so Fnatic will fight to the end. Complexity, they really are doing it. They really are. This Limp Axe, 21,000 net worth. Chess is coming in. Ready with the push.
The Raw has to net them a kill every single time. But the fact that Hanskin is able to, you know, kite them around, Limp goes in to save his body, he force downs, he blinks, he jumps around, gets the curse onto 2. The Raw doesn't get them a kill. No. The Raw doesn't get them anything, and Midrun just stands there, you know, doing nothing whatsoever.
Cool, and they're trying to get back at GG. Fnatic are gone in complexity. Will move forward to play against No Diggity straight away.
It's
there we have it.
That BM from Adam Shaw at the start, 3-4-3. Bad luck, guys. Well, it's got reflected back into him, didn't it?
Absolutely. The old Froggen game, and they do not reward rudeness. They reward just dual jungling. So, pub games, they're going to take a bit of a tank after this.
I forgot about that, didn't I?
Wyvern and Axe, go party Q.
Can you shut up?
Don't do it.